Hey you, how are you lovely plant people today? I hope you are doing amazingly well. I am doing well. The sun is shining. It's spring. There's a breeze coming in the house, and how can you be down when it's like that? I can't. It's gorgeous. I love it. I want to go camping. That was random. Okay. Sorry. So today's video is a video request from one of my subscribers, Chloe. I'd like to try doing these more often. If you guys have a video request that you would like to see, either throw it down in the comments and I will do it and shout you out on the video when I get to doing that video. So today's video is for you, Chloe. Chloe wanted to see my top fastest growing philodendrons. So I aim to please, and that is what you're going to see today. Yeah. So for those of you who are new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Nikki. This is my channel, Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. And for my GFPs, my wonderful, lovely gluttons for punishment who keep coming back for more. I don't know why, but I love you guys so much. I mean, I know why I love you. I just don't know why you keep coming. You know what I meant, right? Okay. Whoo, moving along. If you're not already, please go follow me on Instagram. Here is my Instagram account. I post updates over there, polls, I ask you guys questions, things you'd like to see, things for upcoming videos, etc, etc. So I'd love to have you over there as well if you are an Instagrammy kind of person. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into this today, and I will share with you my top fastest growing philodendrons. Okay, this list could be extremely extensive. I find the majority of my philodendrons grow quite quickly. I don't know if that's just the genus, the particular plant, if it's my conditions, I don't know. But I tried to pick the ones that I find consistently grow quickly. So hopefully this helps you even a little bit. Oh, is she getting windy? Hopefully you can't hear that too much. Okay, so the first philodendron, so this one isn't super big right now. The reason being is because I cut it down. It was getting super weird and wonky. So I just went ahead and cut it down, and I have a bunch of different cuttings of this. This is just one of them. But the first plant on the list is this beautiful babe. So this is the Philodendron Majestic. So this guy, you know what I find really, any philodendron hybrid, so the Glorious, the Majestic, the Splendid, those kinds of plants, they all grow like super, super quickly for the most part. But anyways, this one in particular, I love a lot. So did I say this is a cross between Philodendron soderoy and a Philodendron verrucosum. Beautiful combo. Kudos to whoever came up with it, because honestly, I mean, look at that. You have that silvery sheen, and right here at the bottom you can see this little, like down here, right here, you can see there's actually a little patch of variegation too. But just a gorgeous and such an easy philodendron. If you can get your hands on these, I know they are going for a pretty penny right now. Hopefully, I've propagated a few to get some more out here soon into, you know, the masses, and hopefully they'll come down in price, because honestly, they're one of my favorite philodendrons to grow, just for the ease and the speed at which they grow. They're just really, really beautiful. So anyways, that is the first philodendron on this list, the Philodendron Majestic. Ugh, look at it. Can you see the silveries? They're so pretty. Okay, let's just move on. Okay, this next one is not going to be a surprise or a shock to anyone. I brought my smaller one over here, and I know when you see it, you'll be like, that's not small. It kind of is. And I talk about this guy all the time. It is honestly one of my favorite philodendrons, has been for quite some time, just because of how amazing they grow. So this, get in here. This is my Philodendron Glorious, or this is the smaller of the two. The other one that I have is just far too big to actually move. It's in my front window. If I can, I'll try to put a picture in here, but it's really backlit. Anyway. So this, if you've been with me a while, this is Medusa. So we named her Medusa because of these two leaves. So you can see that this leaf here is a double leaf. So it's kind of split in the middle. They both come off the same petiole. Isn't that neat? You can see that we did have some problems with this guy. We did run into some thrips. So if you see that spotting, I'm not sure if you can see it from here so much. Can you see that? Anyway, we did have some issues with that, but I think we've got it figured out now. The new leaves look great. So anyways, yes, back to Medusa. So she's got this double leaf, and then she put out a normal leaf, and then it put out this other double leaf, which is a little bit different of a double leaf. You can see that it kind of started to grow up near the sinus as a regular leaf and then split into two. It's just the wildest. But every leaf after that has not been a double. It's just been a regular single leaf. I get asked a lot about her on Instagram. So I thought I would just give you guys a little update here on how she's doing. So she's doing really well. She's got lots of leaves now, and she's kind of growing all wonky. Can you see better from this side? There we go. That's better. So this is her newest leaf. It is a little bit smaller, you'll notice, than the it's a little bit smaller than the previous leaf because I don't have her really moss pulled properly. She's just currently kind of tied to this bamboo stake, which is fine. But I definitely want to get her on a proper moss pull here soon so that she starts growing properly and not all kind of wonky and weird, which is what she's doing now. She's kind of like, hey. And I don't want her to do that anymore. Anyways, if you can get your hands on one of these, definitely highly, highly recommend. They are beautiful philodendrons, extremely easy to grow and very fast growing. Very, very hardy. So this is actually another hybrid. This is a cross between the Philodendron Gloriosum and the Philodendron Melanochrysum, which is funny because each of those plants on their own do have little kind of quirks and tricks to them. They're not quite as easy, but for some reason, when you mush the two of them together, you get the most easy philodendron ever, which is wild. Anyway, highly recommend this guy. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So Philodendron Glorious, go get yourself one. She's pretty. Okay, seriously, let's go now. Okay, this next philodendron, it's kind of weird because this is a variegated philodendron. And normally, as we know, because they're not entirely white, no, because they're not entirely green, most variegated plants tend to grow a little bit more slowly than their green counterparts. This is a massive exception to that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the white fades to like a lighter green. That's probably why. But this plant grows so fast. So fast. Okay. Hold on. This is my Philodendron Jose Bono. And his name is Enrique. And he's a beast. He's so big. I mean, not so big in comparison to, you know, some other excuse me. Oh, it's getting all up on my business. Anyway, super rewarding plant. Very, very beautiful. The variegation is absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can, hold on, let me get him off his tray. Okay, that might be a little easier to maneuver. This is the most recent leaf here. You can see that. It's not hardened off yet, so you can see it's still quite white and the leaf is a lighter color. And then we've got this beauty right here, which as you can see, when it first came out, it was very white. So where all of this lighter green is, used to be this nice bright white color, but it fades over time. And then we have, whoop, this one here. It's just a stunning plant overall and extremely, extremely rewarding. This thing is constantly putting out a new leaf. There's another one. Looks very similar. So that would have been all white as well. Just a beautiful, beautiful plant overall. She's really big and hard to hold. There. Anyway, very easy care plant. They are not particular to a humidity at all. This guy right now, with the weather we're having, my humidity usually sits around 40%, and I really have to struggle to keep it up to even 50. And she's just happy as a clam, happy as a pig in poop. She doesn't care. So if you struggle with humidity in your home, I feel like I'm wearing a hat or I'm under an umbrella. I just noticed. If it rains, you're good. They'll double as an umbrella. Anyway, it's just awkward. So if you have a home and an environment where you struggle for humidity, this is definitely one you can go for if you can get your hands on them. I know they're still kind of up there in price range. I did trade for this plant, and honestly, probably one of the top 5 trades that I've ever done. Oh, there's a video. Would you guys like to see that? My top 5 trades? Plant trades? Let me know. Put it down in the comments and I can definitely do that. Anyway, this is definitely in the top because it's just been an amazing plant. It wasn't really one that I knew. It's one of those ones like I didn't know I wanted it or needed it until I got it. And then I'm like, how did I ever live without you sort of idea. But yeah, highly recommend this guy. It grows like a weed. Usually what will happen is as one leaf is hardening off, it'll have another one on the way. It doesn't currently, which is actually unusual, but this is still really new. Like it just kind of opened about 2 days ago. So anyway, I'll stop going on about that. But that is Enrique, my Jose Bono. Definitely recommend as a very fast and easy growing philodendron. Let's move on. Speaking of umbrellas, this is a very difficult plant to even get in the shot. This is my Philodendron Gloriosum. There is her newest leaf. Let me see if I can back up. Hold on. Let me back the camera up. Maybe that'd be easier. Oh, lighting. Okay, that might be as far back as I can get. I'll try to tip her. So this is my Philodendron Gloriosum, who is a beast. She's so huge. Maybe I'll set her beside me on a stool. Hold on. Okay, this is about as good as we could do. She's a bush at this point. Like, an honest to God, massive plant. So her newest leaf is this. Nope. Where's her new leaf? It's over here. Oh gosh. Oh, ow. This is her newest leaf. And it's huge and beautiful. So there's a little Kaleon head test. She's a good size. And she has another leaf coming in. I'm not sure whether, let me see if I can get it. Let me see. Can you see it right here? And it's going to be huge as well. So I always kind of joke now that it's no longer a plant. It's like a Philodendron Gloriosum bush. This thing needs its own room. It's a big lady. I think this is one of those plants that people really, really want and then don't realize how massive they really do get. This was actually a propagation of a plant that I had back when. I'll link the video up here where I propagated this, and it was really, really large at that point. But this is actually just one of the babies, if you can believe it. But the Gloriosum grows. If it has the right conditions, it grows so, so quickly. This leaf just puts out one after another after another. Now, I will say the other tricky part with these guys is that they are crawlers, which means they don't grow straight up like a lot of other philodendrons, they creep along the bottom or creep along the top of the soil, and the leaves grow from what they call a stolon. I'll insert some footage here so you can see what I'm talking about. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. If you don't have it in a longer pot, you'll probably find that you're repotting it quite frequently, because it will grow right up and over the edge. I'm not sure if you can see it here. I'll try to insert some footage of this as well, but I've up-potted mine to the point where I'm like, I really just don't have space for like a larger pot at this particular moment. And mine is in a larger round pot because I have found it so difficult to find like a large enough long pot. And like, where do you put something like that either? Like, I don't even know. But so at this point, it's kind of growing up and over the edge, which is what you're looking for. Now be careful with those, because they can also grow to the edge and then grow down. I've seen it happen, and it's no good for the plant, obviously, because then it's trying to shoot new growth down instead of up and out. But I was lucky with this one, and now it's just growing over the edge of the pot. But they're definitely, obviously, a beautiful philodendron. This is one that's highly sought after. And I personally just absolutely love this plant. I mean, look at that. Look at it. This is definitely my favorite leaf. This leaf has come out so perfectly. I finally nailed the light. I've nailed the, the pot it seems to be happy in, the watering and all that. And this is the first leaf that I've got that has been 100% perfection. Can you see why? So anyway, these are getting really easy to get your hands on. Back when I got mine, they weren't quite as easy to grab, but now you can find them almost anywhere for a really reasonable price. How long have you been standing there?
You didn't know I was there?
No.
Oh, well, I was there, and I started talking when I heard you recording. I was like,
creepy children. So I highly recommend, if you don't have one of these and you do have the space for one, because again, they get really big really fast and they're kind of tricky to find a spot for in your home. But if you have the space, go get yourself one, because they're so worth it. So that is plant number 4. That is plant number 4, the Philodendron Gloriosum. Okay, the last plant on my top, I guess this is the top 5, top 5 fastest growing philodendrons. That is a mouthful. Is this beauty. So this, if you can even see it all, I back her up. She's huge. There she is. So this is my Philodendron Billet, or Billet for those who like to pretend to be French. I can't say it and like mean it, So I'm just gonna stick with the redneck Canadian version, Billet. So anyways, this is my Billet. It's humongous. This leaf is 22 inches long. See if I can get you up closer here without getting taken out. So there's the top of her, and then you go up and up and up. She's big. There, see if I can set her right here. You can kind of get an idea. You can't really, I can't fit her all in the frame. Anyway, this plant has been one of my favorite philodendrons since the beginning. If you've been with me a while, you'll know that. It's always been an amazing grower. She's got a new leaf right here. Oh goodness, see if I can hide my face. There's her new leaf. Oh, I'm off. Anyway, you get it. Just quit while in my head, huh? Anyways, this plant has always been an amazing grower for me. They're absolutely beautiful. They are sculptural, just stunning plants. Very, very easy. It's another one of those plants that don't really get picky about humidity. She's fine in 40 to 50% and also does even better when you get her in 60 to 70%. So again, another philodendron, if you struggle with keeping up your humidity in your home, this one is definitely one to look out for. They do get quite large, but the good thing about these ones as opposed to like the Gloriosum is that they grow straight up. So they will grow up a moss pole. Now, having said that, their petioles are quite long and they are very much known for, like, so if this is your stem, the petioles come way out this way. I'll try to find some photo or at least a photo to insert here just to kind of show you what I mean. But they do take up a lot of space this way because of their petioles coming out. So, I mean, you know what? In all honesty, they're probably going to take up just as much space as the Gloriosum, if not more, especially the bigger that they get. This guy is getting to that point now where I'm just kind of struggling to find a spot because it's so beautiful that I just kind of want everybody to see it, but I don't really have a spot where it can kind of just stand out and shine on its own, you know, if that makes any sense. Anyway, super easy philodendron, very, very tough, very hardy. These leaves are very kind of leathery. Yeah, I would say leathery. But a little bit more on the plasticky side. Like almost fake feeling. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Great, easy philodendron, super fast growing that pops out just leaf after leaf after leaf. Amazing overall plant. 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, my leg is stuck. Oh God. Okay. That is pretty much all I wanted to show you today. Thank you so much, Chloe, for recommending this video. If you have a video that you would like to request, go ahead and put it down in the comments and I will try to get to it and shout you out in the video. I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm gonna go put my feet up, enjoy some sunshine. Ooh, I gotta water my tomatoes. I should go do that. I can see them from here and they're looking a little like thirsty and that's not good for tomatoes. So I'm gonna go do that. Thank you guys so much for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. It is a huge help for me and my channel and I really do appreciate it. I would like you all to have an amazing and wonderful day, night, week, month, and year. I love you all to bitty bits and I'll see you in the next video.